Hey, thanks for stopping by our channel. Today we're going to be doing this cute little Elsa Braid tutorial, and a couple disclaimers. One, it's not hard, it just takes time and patience. And two, this entire tutorial is just real life. My daughter's singing, dancing, coloring, all of the above. And as I'm doing this voiceover right now, I'm cooking mac and cheese. So that's just how things are over here. Let's jump on in. So I'm going to start by just sectioning off this top piece of hair. You don't have to use the exact size of section that I'm doing. You can do whatever you prefer. And I'll just get a hair tie and pony that section off. I'm going to use a bunch of different colored hair ties so that you can see them. But typically I'd use, clear ones so you can't see them in the final product. Once the pony is in, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pull pieces at the top there to kind of make it look a little bit more full. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing. So we're working with 2 sections of hair at a time. There's going to be a top section, which right now will be this ponied off part, and a bottom section. And what you want to keep in mind always is the bottom section gathers, the top section splits. So bottom gather, top split. I have one of these little duckbill clips to hold the top section while we are gathering the bottom section. Okay, so I'm going to take this top section and just clip it aside, and then I'm going to create my bottom section. So I'm going to just section off a piece of hair, kind of like you would with a normal French braid. You just grab from either side here, and I'm going to collect it all together, and then I'm just going to hold it in my left hand. It doesn't matter which hand you hold it in. I'm left-handed, so I'm just going to hold it in my left hand. I am combing through it to make sure that there's no tangles or bumps, but I'm going to go ahead and just make that section. So I'm gathering the bottom section, and I'm going to hold it with my hand. Now that I have that bottom section gathered, I'm going to take my top section and I'm going to split it in 2. So I'm gonna make it into 2 as equal as I can pieces. Now what's gonna happen is each one of those pieces is gonna go alongside that gathered section. So our bottom gathered part will be right in the middle of where the top part was divided. Does that make sense? I'm going to just clip the hair I pulled through to the side so it's out of my way. And now I have, well, you can't really see it right now, but I have the split section that was on the top, and now they're here on the bottom, and I'm just gonna take a hair tie and pony those together. So now you'll see I still have 2 sections of hair. I have a new top section and a bottom section. And the same rule applies. We're gonna gather the bottom section and we're going to split the top section. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this top section out of the way again, and I'll gather the bottom section. So just like I did before, I'm gonna section off a new piece of hair. I'm gonna gather it together, just like you would with a French braid. Comb through it a little bit, make sure it's how I want it to be. You can grab from, like right here, like the far left side. I'm combing that over just to kind of pull all the hairs towards the right. You can do this braid really on any section of the head that you want. So I have it gathered here. Then I'm going to take my top section, I'm going to split it, divide it in 2, and put those pieces on either side of the bottom gathered section that I had. Then once I have those two pieces around, I'll clip that hair that I pulled through. I'm gonna clip that to the side again to get it out of my way. And then I'll get another hair tie and just pony off this split section. And I'll end up again with a top section and a bottom section. So at this point, you'll start noticing that you can kind of see how the quote unquote braid happens. You'll see, the split sections on the sides and then the hair's pulled through. And what you want to do is just take those hairs that are split on, like the right and the left right there, and you just kind of fan them out, pull them a little bit. You do this at the end also, but I like to kind of do it as I'm going just to kind of see how it's going to look. So you just gently tug, and then you can take each side individually and fan that out a little bit more. And like I said, at the end, I'm gonna do a lot more of this to make it look really full. At this point, I'm gonna speed up the video a little bit, and we're just gonna continue doing the same thing. We have our top section and our bottom section. The bottom section, you gather more hair. Top section, you'll end up splitting it, wrapping it around, and then ponying that split section off. So just keep going until you can't gather any more hair, and then I'll pop back on and explain what to do once you reach that point. So now once you've reached the point where you can't gather more hair, you still have a top section and a bottom section. So what we're gonna do is take the top section and split it. Divide it in two like you've been doing the whole time. And you're just gonna wrap it around the bottom section. So the bottom section will be through the middle of that top split section. And once you've wrapped it around, you'll just pony that off and end up with yet another top section and bottom section. And you're just going to continue doing this. Split the top section, bring each side around the bottom section, pony off. You're gonna keep doing that until you've reached the desired length of your braid. Okay, so once you've reached the end of your braid, you'll just do that last split and then pony off from behind, and then grab all of the hair together and just pony it all off to end the braid. This next part's my favorite, not only because you're done, but because you get to go through each little area there and just fan out the hair to make it look super full and fun. You can go through really whatever direction you want to go. I started at the bottom, working my way up, and then I'll probably go back down again just to kind of see what I can do. And like I said earlier, you can just pull both of them at the same time or pull them individually and just fan it out a little bit more. And then you are all done with the Elsa braid. So 2 quick things. 1, I used colored hair ties so that you could see them in this video. Obviously, if they were clear, you wouldn't be able to see them as much as you can right now. And second, you see how after pulling, her hair got loose from the one side? Just take a bobby pin, pull the hair however tight you want it, and hide the bobby, like pin the bobby pin in, and it'll hide underneath the braid portion. You won't even be able to tell. We are all finished with the Elsa braid. I hope this was helpful and that you're able to, learn how to do it. I'm hoping that my directions made sense as well. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and I promise I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you are interested in more videos like this. I hope you all have a super great day. Bye.